Suzanne Halliday, oh my God, girl, you have this new series and I devoured it. I cannot believe that I am just in awe of you because this story, Before Dawn, is holy cow. It is great because you have a strong, single mom that's kind of just had a shit luck of life for a while. And then you have this Navy SEAL turn into kind of like a, you know, white hats guy of the night. But he does, things. He has a security business. He's a private investigator. He has all these amazing people he works with. And then you have these two adorable kids that you just, Jack and Nicole, that you just want to love and hug, and you want more. Before Dawn, which is a new series that Suzanne Halliday started, is everything. You get this extremely tough as nails single mom, Dawn, that is just going through the motions. She's going to night school. She's trying to deal with a little boy that's asthmatic and has anxiety. And then a beautiful little girl that's just a princess in whole heart. But then she's just missing something. And her best friend, who's trying to be her biggest cheerleader, says, you got to think of yourself. You got to put yourself first. And as she's doing it, she also knows that she has all these obligations. One of her obligations, and it's actually been helping her out, is feeding fish for one of her landlords in the building she lives in. She gets the keys, she goes up to feed the fish, and maybe she was going to enjoy some peacefulness of his beautiful apartment. Ultimately, she stumbles in on this big, gruff, burly, bearded man, Kingsley. Let's just say Kingsley or King or Lee is, wow, this guy is the whole package and then some. I like his suave debonair. I love that this guy puts off that he's this big burly man, but he is a big, huge teddy bear. And he sees something in Dawn when he first meets her. He's kind of like, wow, who is this lady? Thinking that it's John, his business partner's, flavor of the month, but ultimately finds out she's just somebody, a single mom doing what is best for her kids. But she needs a little help. And he sees that. And he doesn't just come in full force saying, I'm going to take charge. What he does is he sits back and he notices the little things. And then he starts acting on those little things. And it's just driving her and her best friend to go and pick up the kids after the after school program. Or if it's just, cooking a meal for her or being the guy for her son, Jack, to look up to. It's in those instances that you cannot not fall in love with King and Dawn, because Dawn is, a protective mama bear. She wants to protect her kids. But ultimately, she needs somebody to kind of be her rock and be her kind of like spirit animal. And that's what he does for her. And it's really kind of fun because I like how Dawn, she kind of goes through something that is, could be extremely horrific. And if it wasn't for King and his instincts, he does something for her. And it's through those times you see how powerful she is. She could have easily just crawled under the covers and kind of just gave up, but she didn't, because she had King and her little kids kind of fighting for her and doing, being her cheerleader, but also letting her heal. And I fell in love with that. And, and these two haven't even had like their sexy times yet. It was building the climax to this relationship that has a beautiful foundation. And I know I say beautiful a lot, but it can be used in so many terms. But I also like the dirty talking King. And it's kind of a crack up, but really sexy when he does something. And so this is one of the things I love what he says to her. He goes, going to romance the holy fuck out of you with the goal being to surrender of your panties. I don't just want you screaming my name. I want the whole package, the deluxe version, the I love you climax. And that right there just says everything about him. Yes, he's this big, sexy, tattooed Navy SEAL, but he's not. He's a puddle of mush in the hands of Dawn. And they ultimately even says there is a before Dawn and an after Dawn. and I love it. Guys, I want more of this couple, but I know it's a series, so I know we're going to see some more. And the supporting cast of this series, even better, guys. Guys, grab this book. It is out. It is Before Dawn by Suzanne Halliday. If you loved her sexy other series, this is it too, guys. Go grab it. You will love it. Bye.